Good evening. My name is Koji Asai, and for my news report, I would like to present a rather happy article with the headlines: um, more U.S. companies offer earnings guidance despite of pandemic. And before we begin with the summary of the article, there are mainly two important keywords, which is earnings guidance and SP 500. And as we all know from our previous lectures, SP 500 is a stock market index which measure of stock performance of top 500 large companies listed on stock exchanges in the United States of America. And the other important keywords, which is the earnings guidance, it is defined as comments given by management regarding what it is expected its company would do in future. These comments are also known as forward-looking statement, simply because it is about future sales and earnings. And these comments are often being referred by investors for their earnings potentials. So to begin with the summary of the article basically talks about how many US major companies are providing earnings guidance despite of pandemic as well as the upcoming US elections. Considering the fact that these earnings guidance is crucial information, especially for the investors, being able to provide this guidance shows a positive sign as said by the senior investment strategists. If a company is able to offer guidance, it shows that they are able to have a better idea of what's coming down the road, stated in the article. Despite of having factors which can affect the market, such as COVID-19 pandemic as well as upcoming US elections, investors are receiving potential investment opportunities, advices given by the major companies. And as a data, 50% of high net worth US investors surveyed by UBS Global Wealth Management voiced optimism on the economy, up from 41% 3 months prior, with 55% optimistic on stocks, up from 44%. And the SP 500 index is up nearly 7% year to date, including a 2.2% gain since the start of October. And second point of the article, shares of AT&T and Verizon Communications are coming back stronger, and the shares of these two companies have came back stronger. I believe it is reflected based on the recent announcement from Apple regarding their new product line, iPhone 12. So the iPhone 12 covers deals with the 5G network, 5G carrier network service, which I believe there's a correlation to these to the shares of these two companies. And third point, as a result, nearly 86% of companies that have reported earnings so far have beaten analyst expectations, a rate 20 percentage points higher than the average beat rate since 1994. So that is basically the summary. However, as I mentioned, why U.S. elections, upcoming U.S. election can be also a factor is because again, this presidential debate is heating up. At the same time, the market is also heating up. So this is known. This is a theory which is called a pre-election drift, which is a theory suggests that stock market performance rises precisely 5 days before the elections. So on the almost every election year, there has been the pre-election drift, whereby 5 days prior to the election date, the stock market performance rises, and many articles, including this, has shown a potential of high performance, simply because the US presidential debate is heating up for this year. So basically, that's it. Thank you very much.